Hi everyone, for Traffic RockStars, this is Rena Showhead at Speed PPC. This video will demonstrate how to create a Google AdWords Content Network campaign. In this video you'll learn what the Content Network is, how quality score is different on the Content Network, how campaign structure differs for a content campaign as opposed to search, how to build your campaign structure for content quality score, and how to add keywords and ads to your Content Network campaign. When someone refers to the Content Network, they usually mean keyword or placement targeted campaigns with ads displayed on sites that are partnered up within Google's Content Network. So you may have seen sites where you see ads displayed by Google and those ads just appear as part of that site's content. So on the Content Network, the viewers are browsers, they're not really searchers, and they're not actively putting keywords in and looking for your ads. So for that reason, it's best kept separate from your normal search network campaigns, because you'll also track and optimize them differently to search campaigns. You'll also have different budget and bids for your content campaigns, and they'll generally have cheaper costs per click. The click-through rate is also usually lower for content than it is for search, for the reason that your viewers are really just browsing and they're not actively looking. So it is quite normal to see that your click-through rate is lower on your content campaign than it is for your search. Quality score for the Content Network is slightly different to search, but it's just as important. So I've extracted this directly from Google, and you can see here that your ad rank is based on your bid and the quality score. So the better your quality score, the more chance you have of getting a higher ad rank. And we can also see that the other factors with quality score are the ad's history and also the relevance of the ads and keywords in the ad group to the site. Now in search, it's the same, but it's a relevance to the actual search query. For content, it's a relevance to the site. Your landing page quality also has an impact and other relevance factors that Google doesn't usually tell us. So what does this mean for your campaign structure? Well, the keywords are not triggered by searches. They are actually used to create a theme for your ad group. So this might be 5 to 20 related keywords, and each keyword tightens this theme so that your ads show on the most relevant sites for your audience. Your keywords may not be specific to your product, they might be used to describe your audience more so. An example is family holidays. Keywords related to both holidays and families tighten that ad group theme. So remember to use your keywords to tell Google the types of sites that you want your ad to show on. As an example, here Google shows us a poor ad group, and we can see there's a few different movies thrown in there, a few different products, there's games, there's toys, there's clothes, and it's all chucked in the one ad group. So there's a theme here, but it's not really that tight. On the other hand, this is an example of great ad groups, and you can see that each one is separated into the movie or the superhero, and it's also separated between toys, games, clothing. So these are more tightly themed, but there's still certainly a few keywords in there that are portraying the theme. So you see Spider-Man t-shirt, pajamas, costumes are all related to Spider-Man clothing. Now let's take one of these examples into Google and we'll start off a campaign. So firstly, you'll go to the Campaigns tab of your account and click on New Campaign. Name your campaign, and we'll just call this Spider-Man. Choose your location and language, and networks you want to change to be only Content Network, and in this I'm going to put relevant pages across the entire network because I'm still going to target through my keywords rather than putting ads just on specific placements or particular sites that I choose. Devices I'm going to have as all available, manual bidding, and then set my budget. And then save and continue to create this new campaign. The ad group name will be Spider-Man Games, and I'm going to create a text ad, but as you can see here, you can also add an image ad or specifically a mobile ad. I'll just enter in an ad for this. I've now entered a targeted ad for this ad group, which is going to help me with quality score because of the relevancy between the ad group, and the keywords which I'm about to enter, which are all the Spider-Man games that were listed in the example. From here I just need to enter my default bid and my content network bid. The ad group default bid is only used in cases where you haven't specified a keyword bid, so that's just something that Google falls back on, but usually it's mandatory. And I've entered a content bid here, so I can now save this ad group. And I can now see all my keywords listed under this particular ad group. And I can see the ad which I've just put in, and you can see it's all highly targeted towards Spider-Man games. So I've got a themed ad group with keywords that tighten up the theme, and I've got a dedicated ad for this theme. So this sort of thing is what gets you high quality score, and quality score along with your bid price is going to get you a higher ad rank for your ads. So now you could just continue along, go back to the ad group or the actual campaign, sorry, and then click on the ad groups tab and click on new ad group and repeat that process. And you'd keep repeating this process for all the different ad groups. So in that example which we had, there was Star Wars games, Star Wars clothing, there was also Spider-Man clothing and toys, and so you would name all these ad groups appropriately, enter in your ad text and put the whole lot of keywords into this box to set up the ad group. And you just keep repeating this process, saving each ad group and adding a new ad group until your content campaign was built. So that's basically how you would set up a Google campaign for the content network if you had to do it manually. It can also be fairly easy to convert a search campaign to a content campaign and vice versa. You can visit us at the Speed PPC booth in the exhibit hall to find out more on creating powerful campaigns for both search and content within a matter of minutes. Once again, I'm Rena Shohet at Speed PPC for Traffic RockStars.